So here are the answers for the homework section 4.1. 4.1. Number 15 is obtuse, 16 acute, 17 right, 18 equiangular. See, this is the best name, okay, because it says here best name. So by the best name, best description, 18 is equiangular. 19 acute, 20 right, 21 obtuse, 22 right, 23 acute, 24 acute, 25 right, 26 equiangular, 27 equilateral, 28 isosceles, 29 scalene, 30 scalene, 31 scalene, 32 isosceles, 33 scalene, 34 scalene. Now some of you didn't do 36 and 37. 36, it's an isosceles, so you let the two sides that they told you that are congruent, which in this case are A, B, and B, C. You let them equal to each other, you find x, so x is equal to 7. Then you go back and you plug it in. So you get 7, 7, and 4, because 7 minus 3 is 4. The same thing happens with number 37. So you're supposed to let any two sides equal to each other. So here you could have 6x plus 1 equals 3x plus 10. I just picked the 2 on the left and on the right. So when you subtract 3x, that gives you 3x plus 1 equals to 10. Then subtract 1. You're supposed to have 3x equals 9. So therefore, x equals 3. So x is equal to 3, and then you plug it in. So it's 6 times 3 is 18, plus 1, it's 19. And when you put that into each one of the sides, they're all congruent. So the three of them are 19. Questions about this homework on the first homework of last week. Okay, so now let's move on to page, which is section 4.2. In part number 1, that's 58. In number 2, the measurement of angle 1 is 42, angle 2 is 39, and angle 3 is 51. In number 3, the measurement of angle 2 is 80, because it's the sum of the two angles. So 80 plus 32 is 112. Or just subtract 32 from 112. Number 4, 101. Number 5 is 40. 6 is 125. 7 is 85, and 8 is 140. Any questions about that picture? You know, like how to get the angles from that picture. Did you get all those right?
Can you show it one? Yeah.
Which one? Angle 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Which problem?
Number
4. Oh, I don't know what was number 4.
How to get angle 4?
Yeah.
Okay. To get angle 4, let me just draw the triangle, okay? This triangle is this triangle here. So right here you have angle 1, that's angle 2, this is angle 4, angle 5, and angle 3 is over here. So when they ask me, they're telling me the measurement of angle 1 is 95, so this angle is 95. And then the measurement of angle 3, it's 55. Since I'm looking for the measurement of angle 4, see, angle 4 and 3 should add up to 95. So what I need to do is subtract 55 from 95, and that gives me angle 4. And that's 40. So once I know that it's equal to 40, this is 40. Okay. Then they're asking me for the measurement of angle 2. Well, since I already have the angle 4, 40 plus 55, subtract from 180 would give you this. Or you can just get the supplement of 95, and that gives you this angle. So I'm going to go with the supplement. So it's 180 minus 95, and that gives you the 85. And then the measurement of angle 6. Okay, where's angle 6? Do you know what angle 6 is? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me angle 6, let me extend the line. This is angle 6. So angle 6, I can approach it two ways. I can say, well, angle 6 is 40 plus 85 because those are the remote interior angles. Or I can just get the supplement of 55. And that is 125, which is the answer for number 6. And then for the measurement of angle 5, well, that would be the supplement of 40. So it's 140 because angle 4 is 40, angle 5 would be 140. And how about number 9? 9 is 61, 10 is 12, and 11 is 151. Questions on those three? Did you get those right?
What was 11?
Number 11 is 151.
Miss, how'd you get 10 and 11?
How did you get 10 and 11? Okay, so for number 10, what you can do, you can say angle 3, it's over here. So angle 3 plus this angle are remote interior. And the sum of those two, it's equals to the exterior angle. So I can just subtract 17 from 29, and that gives me the angle 3. Yes. Now for number 11, the measurement of angle 2, that would be the supplement of 29. So subtract 29 from 180, and that's 151. That's it. Okay. So that was section 4.2. Now let's move on to section 4.3. In section 4.3, I'm going to go over some of the questions just so that you can check to see if those are right. Number 1. In problem number 1 is supposed to be X is congruent to R. Y is congruent to S. And see, Z is not right. It's supposed to be 3 letters because at Z I have 4 angles. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have to be more specific.
So it's not Z?
No. So change that. That is supposed to be angle XZY. So angle XZY, which is this angle here. That angle would be congruent to angle RZC. Or S. It was cut off. Not supposed to
So
be
that's
in.
not a thing to equal to each other?
No, because at S I have 4 angles. I need to be specific about which angle I'm talking about. So here, the angle would be angle XZY. That is congruent to angle RZS. And ZY is congruent to ZS. The segment XY is congruent to RS, and the segment RZ should be congruent to RZ. Questions about how to set it up. And you just go by the tick marks. And on the quiz, it's going to be the same thing. Just go with the tick marks, and that's how you can determine which is which one. Number 4, X is 20, 5 is 50, 6 is 40, and 7 is 16. You have some of those on the quiz. Any questions? Number 7. In problem number 7, let me make that problem a little bigger so we can see it better. In number 7, they're asking me to find the measurement of the X. So what you can do is you can say, well, here, the double congruency mark. So that is 51. And then here, single congruency mark, that is 65. So then the sum of the 3 angles by the sum angle measure, the sum of the 3 should be 180. So you just put 51 plus 65 plus 4x equal to 180. Combine the numbers, 116, subtract from 180, 64, divided by 4 is 16. And that's number 7. Okay, let me show you the answers for number 8. Well, actually number 9. That's not number 8. For number 9, X is congruent to A, Y is congruent to B, Z to C, XY to AB, ZY to CB, and ZX to CA. Did you get that right? Yes, great. And then problem number 13 is 20, 14 is 42, 15 is 3, 16 is 10. Questions on those 4. And you have some of that on the quiz also. No, you got those right? So now 1 through 13, you're supposed to look at the problem number 1 and complete that statement. So when you complete the statement, it's supposed to be ZXY is congruent to ZRS. And then for number 2, DABC is congruent to HEFG. Then go down to number 12. CBAED is congruent to IJFGH. And 13, BCDE is congruent to RSTU. And see that right there? It was already given here in the statement. You just need to copy that down. Questions on the 3 homeworks? No? So far so good? Bueno.